Just like me, you might have been watching a lot of reels where you have been seeing these titles, the study abroad for free, this country is paying you that much for studying there, and a lot of that. And you might be even thinking to yourself, like, is that even true? Can I really study abroad for free? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Radha and I am here to help you out with job updates, interview help and your career development. After seeing these reels, I decided to do some research, and in today's video I decided to talk to you about the ways which you can opt to study in countries like Germany, UK, Ireland and other European countries. But before all of this, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel. Press that bell icon so every time I'm uploading something, you are getting notified. Okay, first of all, let's talk some ways which you can use to study abroad for free. देखो exactly free तो नहीं हो सकता है, but obviously we can look out for some ways that can minimize your fee and maybe study abroad for free. So let's see. First thing is always scholarships. So all of these reels that you might have been seeing, these are scholarships that are being provided by the government of India or maybe the government of those countries, or maybe some foundation. They actually want you to go out there and study. But it's not as easy as it looks in those reels. Not everyone can get those scholarships, and they have a lot of competition and a lot of criteria you have to go through to get those scholarships. Few of those things that I could gather is that first is that you have to have very good academics. आपको पढ़ाई में बहुत अच्छा होना पड़ेगा, जिसकी वजह से गवर्नमेंट आपके ऊपर बेट कर सके, आपको पढ़ने के लिए बाहर भेज सके या अपनी कंट्री बुला सके. सेकेंड इज दैट यू कैन नॉट बी एज रिलैक्स्ड एंड लेड बैक. आपको कॉलेज के बाद इंटर्नशिप्स करनी पड़ेगी. सम हाई प्रोफाइल इंटर्नशिप्स यू हैव टू कंप्लीट एंड यू हैव टू डू इट विद ग्रेस एंड सर्टिफिकेशन ऑफ इंटर्नशिप एंड इवन रिकमेंडेशन इफ पॉसिबल. बिकॉज क्या होता है ना, इफ़ यू डू ऑल द internship, and especially when you do internship in your field, it just gives them that impression that you are very serious about your studies and their government are ready to bet on you. Now the third way is that you might have heard that in European countries tuition fees are very less. So for example, I was looking up for tuition fee in Germany, and that was as minimal as 20,000 per semester or 40,000 per semester. But government of Germany wants you to have some fund in their blocked account. So what is the blocked account? This is like the account set up by government where you will be putting some minimal fee. For example, let's say about Germany, there you'll at least have to put down 10 lakh rupees, and that rupee is to ensure that you can financially take care of yourself in the first year, and then you can go there. This amount will be blocked until the student will arrive in the Germany only. It all sounds very amazing, but there are some things that you need to understand. The first of all, that you need to be very good with the cross culture. Another thing is that obviously you need to learn the language, because that's going to help you get part times. And sometimes in semester where you are studying in their countries, some semester or some subjects are being taught in their language, so you need to be fluent in, if you are going to Germany, then in German. Then only you can get into public universities. There are two type of universities also there, public and private. In public universities, obviously the semester fee will be around 300 euro, that is roughly 24,000 rupees in India, and that is, I think, pretty affordable if you are ready to put up that fight. Now the second way for you to move to abroad is through jobs. Now it's also not easy, but since it's hard, that is why people want to struggle more for that. We all live for that purpose. So for jobs you can also shift to abroad, but you have to understand a lot of things while you are applying to the jobs over there. You might have been hearing about labor shortage in these European countries. So if you are falling into the category which labor is not much available, then you can apply to the jobs. It's pretty simple and pretty hard as well, but because you have to understand the resume format they make, and you have to understand connection and everything. So obviously you need to know the language first. If I have to draw a short roadmap for you, just look out for the labor shortage in different countries wherever you want to go at. Look up on the LinkedIn, set up a good LinkedIn profile first of all, have a good resume according to that country's standards. For example, if you're going to European countries, they'll have different resume format. You can easily find them on internet these days, and set up your resume according to that. Then connect with the people or the employers who are ready to sponsor your visa while they call you up there. If there is labor shortage, a lot of employer will be more than happy to pay for your visa. Just you have to find that hole in the market. That's a very basic thing I'm talking about. Obviously things are much more complicated than that, and you have to understand how you can fit into this. Now there's a third thing, is that is part time. So part time is something you can do in college while you are studying. Since we were discussing Germany, and recently I am actually planning to send my brother over there to study, so I already gave you estimated cost. Let's say आपके 10 लाख रुपए blocked account में रखे हैं, your 10 lakh rupees is in blocked account. Now if you go there and you already know the language, it will be very easier for you to find a part time. You will find a part time, then all that 10 lakh rupees that are in your account, that can be saved from that part time, because you can roughly earn up to 1000 euros, and that is more than enough to survive in Germany. Plus we are Indians, we can do way better jugaad than anybody else. But after all of this, you might think to yourself, because आजकल हम वो meme देखते हैं ना कि you take 40-50 lakh का loan, then you go outside and then you work in McDonald's, and you think that is it even worth it? See, it is totally worth it. It is totally worth it, because you are moving to another country. It is first of all a development time for you. You are going to go through a lot of personality development. But other than that, the work culture, the job, the everything is way better over there than it is in our country right now. Their education is more practical. They don't have exams, they have assignments, and with those assignments you do research. You actually learn things on a practical level, not just some read up some theory and just give some exams. So yes, obviously job security is way better. Like, not I'm talking of job security, I'm talking about that you can get a job easily than you are unable to get a job in India. So yeah, it's all worth it. Plus when we are talking about working part time, I think this is something I especially like, because when we are in India, when we are in college, most of the people don't bother to do part times. They think that they don't need it, the college is the fun time, this time. But they don't think it like that. They are already trying to get through the day, trying to pay up their bills, and I think that's a very beautiful thing, and I think that's something that people should admire, not actually make fun about. Okay, that's all about it. I actually have decided to bring a series about study abroad, since I am doing a lot of research for me also. Let's hope I'm also able to go someday outside to study, explore that once in my life. And I'm also working up on for my brother. So I was hoping that if I'm doing some research, I'm able to bring it in front of you. Let me know in comments if you'll be interested in knowing more about scholarships to study in Germany, or maybe another countries, or more about knowing about jobs in other countries. And just let me know in comments. I'll be eagerly waiting for you to say something about this series. And that's about it. Take care of yourself. Hope to see you again.